So, what do you guys study?
I'm studying my master here at London School of Economics in Management of Information Systems and Digital Innovation. It's a one-year program.
I study a master's in Anthropology and Development at the London School of Economics, and it's a one-year master's.
What's your best advice for getting into LSE?
I'd say, at least for my program, I think it's really good to have some professional experience as well, so outside the academic world.
Yeah, I'd say hard work and consistency, just staying true to your work and your ambitions. Personal statement, I'd say create a storyline of all your previous academic career and say what you learned from each year and why it influenced you to do the next type of step in your academic career. And engage with your professors, point out certain professors within the department that you're interested in, their work and stuff.
I'm a law and anthropology student at LSE. I'm a first year.
I'm doing psychological and behavioral science at the LSE.
So I study language, culture and society at LSE.
So, what's your best advice for getting into LSE?
Well, honestly, I didn't think that I would get in the first place. So I would say to just talk about what you're passionate about in your personal statement, and that'll obviously show, and they'll probably take you if it's pertinent to your course.
I mean, in the UK it's kind of straightforward because you only have to write a personal statement and you don't have any interviews. So I guess your grades are obviously important depending on what subject you apply to. But then
I think my best advice would be honest, and be honest with yourself and what you're interested in, and don't feel like you have to be anybody else to come here. I think the way that because obviously there's no interviews here, it just works on personal statement. Read as much as you can, read around your topic area. You don't have to show that you're an expert in the area before you come, because the whole reason you're coming is to become the expert, but show that you've got the intellectual capacity to become that person once you get it.
I guess a tip would be to just show that you're really interested in the subject that you're applying to, and also maybe have some ideas how that could apply to making the world a better place. I think the LSE is really big on having social impact, and show that you are trying to understand the causes of things, which is the motto of the LSE. If you can slide that into your personal statement, I think it will work.
What if your grades are not that good? It's still possible to get into LSE?
Yeah, definitely. I think I didn't hit my math requirement for my course, but maybe it was different because my course was the first year that course existed. So I don't know if that's why they put extra emphasis on kind of your passion and your interest and your personality. But I think it's, your personality and your interest in the subject is way more important than the grade. So definitely try to still apply.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I study economics and I'm in second year at LSE.
I'm a third-year undergraduate student in law at the LSE.
I study global health policy at LSE, and I'm currently getting my master's.
So I'm in my second year studying economics at LSE.
Probably that when applying for universities, you don't have to think, oh, I'm not going to get in because I don't fit the certain criteria. I don't think my grades are good enough, or I don't think I'm interesting enough. I think you just apply, be hopeful.
I would definitely say in your application to make sure you're passionate about something relating to what you want to study. I think it doesn't matter that you don't really know about the course yet. As long as you're reading and you're interested in what you're reading, then that will definitely show on any application.
LSE is very diverse, so whatever background you come from, you're very likely to get in. So yeah, just be hopeful.
Just do your best. All schools are going to look for different things, different aspects, so as long as you stay true to what you feel confident in, you can't go wrong. We don't have interviews, but for your personal statement, make sure you cater it to whatever the university is asking. So obviously my major is global health policy, so I really cater my personal statement to why I want to be in global health policy and what aspects of my life have led me to this decision.
So the one thing which LSE is different to every other university is that they place a big priority on your personal statement for UCAS, which basically means you have to put a lot of effort and work and hours into writing the perfect personal statements. In the context of economics specifically, that means
these are hard universities to get into. I think work for it and put in the time. That's all I could say, honestly.
discussing how you are very much prepared for the course and you've demonstrated your interest in economics outside of your studies, but still doing so in an academic way. But also, as well for academics specifically, is to show your mathematical background. So I think that's one thing which people tend to underestimate, which is very important for economics at LSE specifically.
A lot of people think about like predicted grades and that's what matters most, but I don't think it does. I think your personal statement is also very a big part of it. So put something in your personal statement, a genuine interest, like why you're genuinely interested in what you're applying for, not something very generic. That's not going to get you anywhere. So put something really out of the box and make the reader actually very interested and consider you. And if you have that, then your grades, if they're lower than the requirements are, it might actually be more beneficial for you with a personal statement.
So grades do go quite a far away, but I would probably say the personal statement. I think I spent most of my summer before applying to university just working on the personal statement, and it worked out. I got my dream university.
Thank you very much.